a much taller Marco Pique. He is the reigning Dutch champion.
I guess the real distinction, would have to be in the legs. You look at the legs of Malaipet, they look like tree trunks. So I'm sure he carries a lot of weight in those things.
Oh, absolutely.
Attempted left knee by Pique.
Wow, he just lifted Malaipet right off the canvas.
And Malaipet was very content with sitting on that second rope and trying to elbow him. Talk about be defending yourself at all times, Phil.
Man. Now Malaipet fresh off a split decision over Tarek Benke.
Good front kick to the body by Malaipet. You know, you'd think that Pique, Phil, would use that long left jab to really create the distance that he wants with Malaipet.
This is only Pique's second fight in the United States. He was knocked out in the third round by Johnson on Fairtex here in Las Vegas.
But hey, Phil, Johnson on is no joke. He's a Roppongi Stadium champion. I mean, and that was a great fight in the making. Just got caught by a thunderous punch by Johnson on that ended the fight, I would have to say, rather abruptly.
Oh, absolutely, rather abruptly.
And here's where you see the strength of Malaipet, and that's what the Thai community really, I mean, you see the way he just flung Pique to the canvas. It's like, it was just like he threw a bag of potatoes on the ground.
Yep. And just launches him again.
Yeah, and right there you could see where Pique was trying to go into a clinch and try to position for a knee, but Malaipet just wasn't going to have it. There's that front kick by Malaipet, and that's a good leverage for himself to get the distance for that elbow.
But Malaipet just keeps smiling at Pique. There's a spinning back fist caught right on the forehead.
It actually caught him with the elbow. It looked like it caught him. I'd like to see that one on a replay because that landed. Didn't seem to affect Pique. You know, and I would think, and then there's a back leg takedown again. They won't call it a knockdown, but I would think that Malaipet, Phil, would want to work his way on the inside, but he's content staying on the outside, and he's content looking to counter.
Had a good opening round. Don't go away. We're coming back with more from Las Vegas. We'll be back in a moment. Terrific opening round. That man right there was caught not once but a couple of times by Malaipet.
And here you see Malaipet working his way to the inside, working his way into the clinch where he can control the leverage. As you see him clinched around the neck, which is perfectly legal, then you see Pique working him back towards the ropes. So talk about being comfortable in the ring. Malaipet sitting up on that turnbuckle, trying to elbow. There he grabs the left leg of Pique and gets swept right off his feet. And here's a spinning elbow, Phil, and I am shocked that didn't do more damage because it caught Pique just flush. Looked like on the forehead.
Now they're going to get some of the ice and water off of the canvas there in Pique's corner. We're set to go. Second round action underway.
Looks like Pique wants to be a little more assertive and aggressive. He comes out, letting the front kick to the body work. Now he's starting to pepper a little bit with that left hand. But I think he's really got to use that reach. But he looks like he's content just to trying to walk in on Malaipet. Attempted right hand by Malaipet.
Well, Malaipet has developed some good punching power to go along with the great knees and legs that we've seen in the past.
And you see that left leg, the way he pops it out there, Malaipet, he's keeping his distance, he's keeping him outside. I
think I'm a little surprised Pique is not busy or keeping Malaipet off of him. He's allowing the smaller Thai fighter to walk right in on top of him.
Well, I think he's really surprised with the strength of Malaipet, because even there, when they went into the clinch, Phil, you see that Pique tried to spin Malaipet, and he just couldn't do it. Again, he's not using that long jab. You see him walking in, Phil? Look at right there. He's like pawing with it. There he went. A good leg kick by Pique. But, you know, with that size and reach, you would think that he would be able to establish that long jab and then work off it. Back front kick to the body by Malaipet. Neither fighter really hurt in the fight so far. Left knee to the head by Pique.
Boy, Pique, there's a spinning back elbow. Pique just not using his reach advantage at all. I don't think he wants to move in like he's fighting this fight against this Thai fighter, Blinky. That's not the place Pique wants to earn his living.
And in fact, I mean, what we're seeing is Malaipet is the one moving in and out. He's fighting from the outside.
That's right.
He's fighting more, he's fighting the fight of a taller fighter. You've seen him, he'll kick. Attempted high kick by Pique, gets taken down again. Both fighters conditioned. I mean, just look at, they probably don't have an ounce of body fat between the two of them.
Well, if you threw me into that, it'd be three of us.
Oh, absolutely, Phil. You and Hormel Wieners.
Oh, you're killing me. Now, Marco Pique, he's on the left, and Blinky, he's fought somewhat of a peculiar fight. I would have expected to see Pique much busier on the outside. Just, I mean, lobbing jab after jab after jab at the smaller Thai fighter. Not seeing it. Malaipet's pretty much having his way with the Dutch fighter.
You know, I agree, Phil. Although no one's done no serious damage, I agree that Malaipet has won both the first and the second round. And Pique really, you know, some fighters, Phil, they just get stuck in a mold. And they can't make the adjustment. You'd think that he would take advantage, even though there he landed a good left leg, then a right leg to the thigh of Malaipet. There he attempts a right hand, comes back with a knee that doesn't make any contact, and Malaipet then comes back with a front ball kick to the body as Pique tries to counter with a long left leg. And again, there's that back leg takedown. Of course, it's not a knockdown, but he just continues to take the taller Dutch fighter off his feet.